Determined to find out what was wrong, Stella grabbed her backpack and ran to her favorite hilltop. The sun was still blazing in the sky. She closed her eyes, holding her pendant tightly, and whispered, "Please, stars, help us." Suddenly, the sky darkened, not from the sun setting, but from a magical force. Stella opened her eyes to see glowing silver dust swirling around her. The stars had heard her call. They formed a shimmering staircase into the sky, leading her upward. With a deep breath, Stella began to climb. Each step felt light and airy, like walking on clouds. Above her, the stars twinkled with a gentle glow, guiding her toward a large, glowing star at the top. At the end of the staircase, Stella found herself in a magical starry realm. The stars all around her, and in the center stood the Starry Guardians, 3 tall, ethereal figures made of stardust. Their eyes gleamed like diamonds, and their voices sounded like soft music in the wind. "Why has the sun not set?" Stella asked bravely. The Starry Guardians looked at each other with concern. "The balance between day and night has been disturbed," one of them explained. "The sun has grown too proud and refuses to rest, thinking only it can keep the world alive." Stella's eyes widened. "But the world needs the night too." The Guardians nodded. "Only you, with your heart connected to the stars, can convince the sun to share the sky again." Determined to save her village, Stella asked the Guardians to send her to the sun. They waved their hands, and in a burst of starlight, Stella was transported to the edge of the sun's glowing surface. It was bright and warm, but Stella stood strong. "Sun," she called out, her voice echoing, "you must let the night return." The sun's voice boomed in reply, "Why should I? I give life and warmth to the world. Without me, there would be no day." Stella thought for a moment, then smiled. But without the night, the stars couldn't guide travelers home, the world couldn't rest, and the crops couldn't grow. "We need both of you." The sun paused, considering her words. "You're right," it said slowly. "The night does have its own magic. I've been selfish." With that, the sun finally agreed to set. As it sank below the horizon, the stars began to twinkle brightly in the sky, and a beautiful crescent moon rose high. The world cooled down, and the villagers could finally sleep under the blanket of the starry night. Stella returned to the hilltop, watching the stars with a grateful heart. The Starry Guardians' voices whispered in the wind, "Thank you, brave Stella. The balance has been restored." As the village slept peacefully, Stella smiled, knowing that even the smallest person could make the biggest difference. And from that day on, whenever she looked at the night sky, she knew the stars were watching over her. The end.